Welcome to the first episode of The Local View, Health and Wellness. I'm your host, Alicia Jones, and joining me today are hosts Kristen Owens and Lorraine Regisford, and we will be your three hosts this season.
And we are super excited to be teamed up, and we will be bringing you everything on health and well-being, and we will also whip you into shape.
And I'm pleased to introduce our very first guest, Deborah Parker. We're going to be talking about the Undiet. Thanks for coming, Deborah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm so excited to have you on the show today. Tell us a little bit about the Undiet.
Well, you know how often people work to get fit, and they wonder why they're not dropping weight, and or they drop a lot of weight, and then as soon as they stop the diet, then they go and put it all back on. So this whole approach is more a natural approach. It's to get them eating right, maybe to do some detoxes, and to do the right exercise suited to their blood type. The whole thing is somebody has to be alkaline in order for the body to want to drop weight. If they're acidic, won't drop the weight.
So how do you find out whether they're acidic or not?
I do blood analysis, live blood analysis, which is a finger prick of blood, goes under a special microscope, and I show them what we're seeing with their blood. I've put a package together, some like to buy the whole package, and it's a series of visits and the whole analysis at the beginning. And we work with a big program, but some people just come for the blood analysis, and it's a common thing. I want to lose weight. So I say to them, hey, you've got to get alkaline. We need to work on the steps based on what we see in your blood.
So, question for you then.
Yes.
So someone who is acidic,
Yes.
I know my background being holistic nutrition, so I love where you're coming from. So someone who is acidic, tell us about how would a person become acidic just given our environment, food, emotions, and that sort of thing. So can you tell us
Good
about
question.
Yeah.
For one thing, high stress makes people acidic.
Yes.
And if we're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, we get acidic. If we have, for instance, been on antibiotics and not taken any probiotics to put the good bacteria back, they could eat all they want to do, fruits and vegetables, but the healthy food doesn't get back into the body.
But does the acidity level change between people? So for example, are your genes related as well to your acidity? Somebody may not be as susceptible to environmental pollution and may not be as acidic.
Not really. Not really. Everybody's pretty much open to being acidic or alkaline. It's, as I said, for one thing, you know, we've all had rounds of antibiotics, and have we done anything to put the good bacteria back? A lot of people don't, but many do. And some might eat yogurt and get a little bit of it back, and that's good in some cases, not so good for the blood type O. But, and the other thing is, they may have eaten the wrong food that would block absorption, and we have to talk about how to clear that out. So that's where I'm talking detox.
Box sort of diets, and we see them. We're all familiar with certain types, and people go for them, and they say that they're losing the weight. So what is different about the Undiet versus the ones that we hear about all the time on TV? And
This one, I'm not suggesting they cut calories.
oh, okay.
Because as soon as you cut calories, sure, you're going to lose weight. But when you go right back to a normal diet, once you're happy, you're going to put it all right back on. And that swinging is actually not a healthy thing for the body. So this is eating a normal amount of calories and healthy food, healthy choices, which I talk about with them, and then they stay even keel.
So, so you mentioned detox as well. What exactly does the detox entail?
Well, it's herbal. So it may depend on what I see in the blood again. And when I ask them what they've eaten in the past, of how much we have to get rid of. For instance, if it's an A blood type, eating red meat, ooh, not good. That just stays and rots in the system, and it is not a healthy thing. Causes a lot of disease in the A. I see mostly A's, even though it's the second most common blood type. And so we want to get that food out. It may be colon hydrotherapy, it may be a colon detox with herbs, but just get it out of there so that absorption can get better.
So you personally don't think that meat is bad, it just depends on the blood type?
Totally.
Oh, okay. So what about AB? Just throwing it out there.
Oh, because I'm O.
Yeah. Just let us know all of them. What type of blood are you? Do you know? You're A? Okay. Okay, so we have a little bit of everything.
We've got it all.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, tell us it all. Break it down.
So, for instance, the O's are the most meat-friendly and fish.
You're the O,
Thank
right?
you for
question.
that,
like
because
meat.
I like meat.
But
Okay.
so meat, fish, and lots of
Yes.
vegetables. Perfect for the O. For the A, it's chicken and turkey and some fish and loads of vegetables with some fruit.
Oh, so I thought A was vegetarian.
Well, that's why, you're thinking it is, because it's only some fish and it's
Some
only a little, like chicken and turkey.
That sounds
that's
like
what
what
I
I
mean.
feel good with, though. What about
Me too.
AB? Is it the same?
You're a sort of a hippie hoppy between the A and the B. And that's no chicken for you. And lamb is your best friend, like for me.
I love lamb.
Really? Oh, no,
yes, you
I
have
love
it. Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
Oh, I love any kind of meat.
Turkey's fine.
What about dairy?
You're
Or
not
for
so
all of them?
bad. The O's are absolutely horrible with dairy, and the A's are
right.
picky and can have issues if they have the wrong one.
No, okay, so
we're in
now-
the middle.
Now I have a question for you. So, dairy. So there's of course concerns with the dairy, right? So, the casein in the dairy, and the lactose, and you read the China study, and then it's a whole other. So how does this work then in someone with a blood type that should actually be eating dairy, but then you have all this issue,
I know.
How does that
And then
work?
that's interesting as well, because I've read that people that have IBS or Crohn's disease
Right.
may have like beneficial effects with casein. So
Interesting.
you don't.
I don't suggest that.
No.
I
What do you
actually suggest a lot of people try to avoid casein because it really doesn't agree
Right.
with many people. No, there are other ways to get there's almond milk and rice milk, and you can get organic soy that's suited to the blood type, but you just have to be careful with what is on the market.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Make smart choices.
I guess that makes
Yeah.
it more difficult, because you could recommend something to somebody, but then they choose a product that has things in it that may not be that healthy.
Well, we try to talk it through.
I think too, breaking the habits is
It's
the
a big
biggest
part.
part, because
Yeah.
we're so used to eating what we eat. We love it. It tastes good. It's comfort food for us. And then someone says, "Oh, you can't eat that anymore." Like, what do you do in
What do I do with that?
situation?
Okay. Well, it depends on the issue with the person, how much weight they want to lose, and I say it comes off slowly when you follow this Undiet, but that's healthy. You don't want it to fall off suddenly. Let it come off slowly. I've been my own guinea pig, so I know this stuff. And
Well, you look great.
Well, gee, thanks. The best thing is I hide my age. I'm probably twice
won't
everybody's
ask.
age.
We're not going to talk about age here.
So the whole thing is eating food that properly breaks down, and you'll get there.
Yeah.
So what's the first step? So I've decided to do the Undiet. And so what would be my first step?
I would recommend looking at your blood.
Okay.
It's only a finger prick, no major wounding. And it goes through the microscope. And from that, there could be a whole lot of different things going on that might cause your system to be alkaline. So that's why I'd have to see the blood in order to give you the best guidance. And then we talk about diet. Oh, and I do blood typing too for those that can't get their doctor to do it because they're not willing to do it these days.
And does that show intolerances as well?
Yes, it's a big
okay.
part of it. Intolerances are all
Yeah.
part of this. Yes, I
Yeah,
mean
and they're
IBS
so
is
frequent
typical.
these days.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the more you read about things like wheat, even my dog's allergic to wheat and corn and chicken
And
and all
it's
this
a
stuff
lot of
they
dog
put in
food,
it.
actually,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Like,
what they
that's-
put in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got this
Yeah.
funny little animal. He's just like a person.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do you have your own animals on this diet as well, like a form of this diet?
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh, really? That's
Well,
interesting.
not my blood type because I don't know that, and he's too smart. He'll remember if I hurt him, so I can't look at his blood.
Oh,
But
no.
anyway, it's no. But you can work.
So
on
what
it.
do you do for dog food, for example?
Oh, I buy all organic.
Oh,
Or
wow,
he gets
okay.
cooked organic carrots. He gets
make that for him?
vitamins. Yep. He gets a little probiotic. Oh yeah. And he doesn't take heartworm. I give him a natural herbal
And what's the
product.
natural one that you use?
The
The natural heartworm.
heartworm, black walnut.
Black walnut. Yes, that's a good one.
Oh.
That's even good for humans.
Oh yeah,
I-
Yeah.
Don't
definitely.
they have an oil that's black walnut oil that you can put in salads and salad? Or
Yeah,
am I
probably
just
would
making
be-
this up? I don't know
Yeah.
anything.
I think
I
it's
don't think
different
so.
though. No, that's different.
No.
Yeah, no. That's a
All right,
different.
I'm
making
sorry.
it up.
Okay, I'm making it up. I'm making it up.
Okay, so I was speaking with a nutritionist once who said the best thing when you're going shopping, because that's where it starts, right? What you bring into your home.
Yes.
Because it's no point bringing stuff in and then saying, I can't eat that, because you
Yes.
will, right, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Is
At 2.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
But to shop on the outside of the aisle, so where the dairy, that not in
great
the
idea.
center.
I say
Nowhere-
that too.
There's nothing in
Yeah.
the center that's,
That's
worth
healthy.
eating. Is
Yep.
that
That's
a
the way
general
to
rule?
shop. I
Yeah.
have taken some clients shopping
Yeah.
to
Oh,
help
that
them
would be
make
good.
choices. I'm coming back to another question though. If somebody comes in and I want to give them help, and it depends on the issue and how long I think it might take. I may say, okay, let's do it a month. Just stick to it for a month. Or in some cases, like somebody that had a terrible rash, I would say, stick to it for 6 months. Then you can reintroduce. And my way, because I'm kind of on the healthier side, if I eat the wrong stuff, like chicken, I will take 2 digestive enzymes at that time.
Okay, so
Just helps
what
break
you're
it down,
basically,
less stress.
at the end result is what you're saying, people come and see you for the blood work, and then you decide from there. Is that perfect? Wonderful. Well, we are going on a short break, but stay with us where I will be joined with